Good morning, everyone. I'm Nikki Stanzione.
And I'm Kristen Van Dyke.
And this is New Mexico Style Fun Day today.
Absolutely. And Harry Potter fans, fanatics, going crazy today. Have you been to the theaters?
I have no interest in Harry Potter. I'm sorry.
I like the series, but I went to the movies to see Bad Teacher Tuesday.
Right.
And there were people already lined up.
Oh, come on.
And it doesn't even come out until midnight tonight. And pretty much all of them are sold out now.
That's even worse than Twilight. Right?
Yeah.
Lined up 2 days in advance?
It's a big event, though. This is the last one.
That's true. That's true. Maybe I will give in and just maybe do like a Harry Potter marathon just to understand the hype.
It's good.
It's
good stuff. It's good for kids and adults, I think.
Okay, well maybe I will.
But you know I like Twilight too.
You are a Twilight fan for sure.
Yeah, no, we do it.
Well, and of course we're both big TV fans, and this morning was a big morning for the world of TV as Emmy nominations were announced. Want to mention first and foremost, of course, we did say that we've got Steven here from Breaking Bad, and I have to say that there was actually a mention that said the only reason you're not hearing Breaking Bad or Bryan Cranston's name in the Emmy nominations is because of the time elapse between seasons. So it's like they actually made a point of it because people are saying, well, what about Breaking Bad? Why aren't they nominated?
Well, I bet there are a lot of other people now very happy about that because they actually have a chance this year.
They actually have a chance. Well, let's talk about those chances. First of all, Mad Men has a chance to repeat for a 4th consecutive year as Best Drama, doing really well. They got a lot of nods. Jon Hamm received his 4th lead acting bid for Mad Men, so he doesn't have to go up against Bryan, so that's a good thing. And this time, the competitor who denied him the award 3 times before is not in the category. That's who it is, Bryan Cranston. So he has a little better chance, so that's good for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And then Mildred Pierce, starring Kate Winslet, is grabbing top 21 bids.
Yeah, it's a lot. Modern Family, also last year's top comedy series, was the most nominated sitcom with 17 bids, and they're actually going up against Glee, one of our favorites here at Fox. And so it's going to be, let's see, I'll tell you exactly, comedy series right now: 30 Rock, Big Bang Theory, Glee, Modern Family, The Office, and Parks and Recreation. I think Glee might have a shot. I don't know. 30 Rock is also a tough one to beat.
That's a good one.
Yeah. And then drama series, Boardwalk Empire, sweeping it with 18 nominations.
Right.
So, they could do really well as, I don't know, that's a biggie.
For The Good Wife. That's my favorite.
The Good Wife, yeah, right here on KRQE too.
Yeah.
Friday Night Lights also in that category, as well as Dexter, Mad Men, Game of Thrones, and as I said already, the Boardwalk Empire. So that could be a biggie. Yeah. Saturday Night Live with 16, I think they've got 13 bids each for Saturday Night Live, and then also the Game of Thrones that I mentioned, also 30 Rock, which, there's a lot of familiar faces, so they might reclaim an Emmy.
Maybe. I think Saturday Night Live's been doing really well lately. And
I've been enjoying it this year.
The more Justin Timberlake, the better.
Yes!
He makes it just hilarious. And it was so funny this year with Lady Gaga.
Oh my God, I can't.
It was so good. So
bring it on down to Lakeville. I love him.
Oh, those are so good.
So funny. And also, Steve Carell actually earned a Best Comedy Actor nomination for his final season of The Office. And so this is his last chance to win an Emmy for his role as Davey's most clueless boss. So that could be interesting. And we just want to mention for all of you out there that the 63rd Emmy Awards will air on September 18th. And Jane Lynch, who got nominated again, is also hosting. So should be fun. And of course, we'll keep you posted here. Maybe we can even make it out to LA for the Emmys. You never know.
That would be fun.
One can hope. One can wish. I was there last year. I was actually at the after party for Fox, and it was amazing. So hoping to go back. Jane Lynch could snag it again. She's incredible.
She is great, yeah. So, and I know you'll be rooting for her too.
Definitely. Okay, so now let's go back to another favorite show of mine. It was a dog-eat-dog competition at So You Think You Can Dance last night as the top 6 couples danced together for the last time. They're fighting for a spot in the top 10 in hopes of nabbing the title of America's favorite dancer.
Fox News went backstage for the reactions.
I mean, I feel like every week I gave it my all. There's not one week that I ever kind of just slacked off. I feel like we've both been working every single week, but I feel like I do have to agree that this dance was the only dance that wasn't really, it was placed, but it was totally out of my comfort zone. It really was, because Tice is so amazing. He just gives you something that just, as long as it feels good, I don't care. You go for it. And I think feeding off her energy
was definitely more about the feeling and what we can make the audience feel and the judges feel, more than getting the steps exactly correctly right. And I think that helped us a lot because we definitely took a breath with this number, a deep breath.
Yeah, I was nervous because I'm not used to crushing people's dreams if I don't like something. But it was fantastic. It was easy, and yeah, they made it easy. Mary and Nigel and Sonia was more nervous than I was, I think. So it was great.
He was a good judge.
Yeah, he's definitely the Simon of the show, don't you think? He can be hard.
Who, Nigel?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nigel is. But Jesse, I mean, he's from Albuquerque, so it was really fun to see him guest judging last night, and he was hilarious because he had just funny comments. Like he said, it came back to him after one of the really good dances, and he goes, it's opposite day, that was horrible. Just kidding, loved it, huh? Like he was just making silly jokes, but he has such a fun personality.
He does have a fun personality.
And you just saw Sasha and Alexander.
Yes. Good comeback.
Kicked booty.
Yeah,
yes.
Good comeback from the week before. So You Think You Can Dance airs tonight at 7 right here on To Casa Fox. So tonight we'll find out who makes it into the top 10.
Yes.
It's going to be good.
I hope Marco and Melanie make it too. Love them. And Ricky and Ryan. Okay, so now we talked yesterday about baby workouts. We talked about kids trying to be healthier, right? Well, healthier menu options for kids will be easier to find at restaurants nationwide. The restaurant industry is rolling out a new initiative, and it's called Kids Live Well. That's to offer parents and children with healthier menu items.
Kids Live Well is designed to help parents identify healthy food options based on the USDA 2010 dietary guidelines for children. They're focusing on increasing consumption of fruits, vegetables, lean protein, whole grains, and low-fat dairy.
Yeah, that's an exciting thing to have the options, because some of the participating restaurants in Albuquerque include Schlotsky's and Panda Express. You can go to Chili's and have healthy menu options, as well as Boston Market. And get this, even McDonald's made the list, offering 22 healthy dining options, which is great. For the complete list of all participating restaurants across the state, you can visit healthydiningfinder.com. I think that's great.
Yeah. Now, if McDonald's could just get the healthy foods in the Happy Meals, I think that would be a big help.
I'll be honest with you, if I go to McDonald's, I have to get fries. I mean, it's just kind of like, well, what's the point if I don't get fries?
Well, parents may want to pay close attention to the healthy dining options. Yesterday, we told you that the Britons are the fattest people in Europe, which may be why the British government is urging even very young children to get 3 hours of physical activity each day.
Yes, well, 2 American doctors are kicking it up a notch, now suggesting that obese children simply be taken away from their parents. Fox correspondent Casey Stiegel has the story.
Millions of American children are classified as obese, and now an opinion piece in the Journal of the American Medical Association suggests they could be taken away from the hands that feed them in order to save their lives.
I don't think parents should be separated from their kids.
In terms of losing custody of an obese child, I think that's bordering on some violation.
In extreme cases where children are obese and have health problems, the article suggested that state intervention is needed.
Do we really believe that a child in foster care is going to get better treatment than being with their parents?
Maybe the psychological scars of detaching families from one another is probably as devastating as the obesity problem.
The authors of that JAMA article acknowledge that foster care will not become a mainstream solution.
If you look at the obesity problem for a lot of kids in America, it's an economic problem. It's an educational problem. Parents have to work 2 and 3 jobs to make ends meet. They have to kind of buy the cheapest food available, and what that is mostly food that promotes obesity.
Take a look at exactly what food school cafeterias are serving to your child and what you are putting on the table at home.
We want to watch their portion sizes, and even toddlers need to eat healthy food, so not just chicken nuggets and French fries.
All right.
Across America, there are an estimated 2 million extremely obese children, and in 30 years, childhood obesity in America has nearly tripled. In Los Angeles, Casey Stiegel, Fox News.
Definitely raises the question, like they said, would it be better to have an obese child, or would it be better for a child to be without their parent?
Right. It's kind of a similar situation to the whole cigarette smoking thing, too, with the parents smoking in front of the kids.
Yes, I agree.
Which is kind of dangerous.
I mean, but I just think at the end of the day, it's up to your parent. It's just not up to anybody else but the parents to decide what, I mean, I think it's important to be aware of healthy options and keep your kids as healthy as possible. But at the end of the day, don't you think you're still in better hands with your own parents? I mean, it just
depends on the extent of it. Because if you're looking out for your well-being, I mean, there could be an issue there if you're not paying attention to what your kids are doing at all, and you're just stuffing. You know what I mean? Or they're getting into food. It could be neglect. Well, I don't know. I think there are deeper issues there that probably should be investigated.
Yeah, I mean, I just hope that this just brings enough awareness to keep your kids healthy. But I don't want to see kids being taken away from their parents. I don't know. We'll talk more about it, and we'll get your opinions too. You can always send us emails and feedback. We love to hear from you. Now, we also want to remind you, we spoke about this the other day, a job fair for military veterans we told you about on Tuesday.
The annual Heroes Hiring Heroes job fair just started at Albuquerque Hotel, and vets have until 3 this afternoon to apply for 3,500 jobs being offered by more than 60 businesses.
So good to hear. Last year's job fair attracted 1,400 job seekers and 54 companies, and attendance is expected to exceed that this year. Lots of people. The unemployment rate among male Iraq and Afghanistan war veterans is actually up 30%.
Good stuff there. Definitely check it out. And we're told that jobs ranging from managerial and technical positions to white and blue collar positions are available.
Yeah, head out. This is a great opportunity for those who are just saying, I don't know where to go now. I'm just lost and I just need a job. Great place to go, and we're doing it right here in Albuquerque. It's perfect. Yeah, I'd love to hear that. And actually, the weather's pretty good for those who are getting out today to the job fair and everywhere else they're going.
Yeah, not looking too bad, just really hot. We're the sunscreen, rain chances going down again starting today. But there is some good stuff to talk about. Here's a look at the forecast.